first thing that springs to mind after watching Ronnie queuing up at this plinth is how high he is on the shot.
Yeah.
And it dispels the myth or the theory that used to be in the game that you need the cue as parallel as possible to the table when you play a shot, because Ronnie's really jacked up in the air. And we know full well when he plays a shot, it drops away from his chin, he drops his elbow. It's an idiosyncratic way to play, but I think more players have understood that that's actually a way you can play the game now.
Yeah, the way he plays it, I mean, it's genius, because obviously when you're aiming down, it's very easy to impart unwanted side, and that would exaggerate how far you would miss a shot by or miss-hit a shot. But we watch him play safety shots and all sorts, and he hardly ever plays plain ball. You know, we've talked about players like Ding Junhui, Yan Bingtao, who are middle ball, very good at striking the middle cue ball time after time. Ronnie's always playing with side, he's always manufacturing that cue ball, and I think aiming down helps you to sort of do that with the cue ball.
He's a genius, and sometimes the rules can be broken for a genius quality, but you have to practice a lot to be really in stroke. So even though it seems like it's effortless for Ronnie O'Sullivan, he puts a hell of a lot of practice into the game. And if you're playing that much every day, you are totally at one with the cue in your hand. That's the most important thing. If you are going to break rules, and there's no guarantee that the rules of putting side spin on and having the cue up in the air, that they are bad rules.
Yeah.
But if you are going to break some of the rules of the game from the past, then you need to put a lot of hours in.
That's discipline.
Yeah. We've said so much about Ronnie O'Sullivan over the years. Great tactician, great break builder. I think for me, it's about how much Ronnie wants to continue to play, how much he's interested in the game. After this many years of playing, he could be forgiven for going, I've done it, it's time to walk away. I think it's great that he's still committed.
Yeah, and I think one thing, I don't think we've ever seen anyone in a game control that cue ball the way Ronnie O'Sullivan does. People say, you know, you look at, he's still probably the fastest player on tour. Why? Because he never has to think about a shot. The cue ball's always in the right place. He basically just walks around the table, drops into the shot, and the cue ball's where it should be. And that's the beauty of Ronnie O'Sullivan's game, in my opinion, is that cue ball.
We've both played the game of snooker to a very high level, and you're one of the greatest break builders there's ever been. The history books show that. But I know from my judgment, and I would assume the same, wouldn't it be nice to be able to see through Ronnie O'Sullivan's eyes and to know what he's thinking on a shot?
Yep, and also, obviously, the way you see other players do it now, be able to play left-handed. What an ability, what a thing to be able to pick out. We couldn't do it, we had to get the rest out and miss with the rest, and now everyone's doing it. He's taken the game to a new level.